Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa and this is Beauty from Inside and Out. Summer is here. Oh, are you dreading having to wear makeup in the summertime because you're gonna melt like the witch from The Wizard of Oz? I've got a few tips to help you get through the summer for your makeup to stay intact. Keep watching. If this is something sounds like you need a little help with.
If you're here, then you woke up today. And that is a blessing. Don't take that for granted. Don't waste it.
All right there, ladies. Think about this. This is gonna sound so commonsensical. And you're gonna be like, Lisa, really? Like, that's a tip? But I cannot believe how something so simple can get just kind of missed and looked over. It really can. So let me start with this. Very basic. In the morning, when you get up, assess your face and see what's going on. Like, what is your face saying? Is it dry? Is it oily? If you are a skincare, what's the word I'm looking for? Craze, like I am. And you do your skincare at night, right? Do all the things to your face. You may wake up maybe with a little bit of extra oils on your face because you're putting some of that on to nurture your face, to just give it the love it needs, right? So something as simple as splashing some water. Now, if you have normal to dry skin, just splashing a little bit of water on your face, right? You don't even have to use soap. Will remove and clean your face. Just have it clean, because a clean face is really the best way to start, and it really makes a difference on what you're doing afterwards. So something as simple as cleaning your face. I like to sometimes use like a microfiber cloth because it gently kind of just exfoliates even the skin, right? To prep that skin to be nice and kind of clean. So I can use one of these if I'm really feeling like I want to get off of that extra, a little bit of oil that was on there. But cleaning your face. If you do struggle with an oilier face, then by all means use some soap, right? Use a nice gentle soap that you can get your face nice and clean. Now, that's tip number one, which was so basic, right? But now let's get into the second one, which I believe, since you're probably looking at me going, Lisa, your face looks a little oily and shiny. I love a glowy look, which is why I like to wear my makeup with that extra glow, right? I want to have it. It may bother some. Maybe some may look at it and say that looks a little bit oily to me. So why am I holding this up still? Let me show you something that can really help you throughout the day when we are having those scorching hot days, right? I mean, you want to still keep your makeup intact. And so how and what you use can really make a difference, right? If you're using like a towel or something, or just even a washcloth, or you're gonna remove maybe a little bit too much of your makeup, and that's not what you want. You just want to not melt. Let me show you something. There are so many of these like blot tissue paper. This one just happens to be from Seint, which is who I am affiliated with. It's a cute little case. It comes in a case, but it has for you to get refills for. But let me show you by getting one of these, and again, you can probably look for it and pick it up anywhere, online. But they come again in these cute little tissues, like a blot tissue. Now, again, I like the glow, But if you want to even tone it down, or you feel like there's oils that are kind of like creating throughout the day, which is causing then your makeup to also melt, because the combination of your skin, maybe with the heat and everything, you're getting that. Or maybe it's because you just perspire just a little bit too much, like on your forehead and some areas on your face. This is a great like piece of tool to have, okay? And all you do is just kind of place that on your face, and you can see how it sticks to your face, right? And just kind of press it on, and what it's going to do is going to absorb any of that excess oil or perspiration, right, on your face. And then just go ahead and just like peel it off. Now you see already how that kind of tones a little bit down even the glow that I had, right? But it's not removing my makeup, which is what we want, right? We don't want our makeup to go away, especially if you are at an event, at an outside, we're doing maybe a lot of extra outside activities, whether it's an outside barbecue or maybe an outside baby shower, bridal shower. I mean, there's so many parties now, right, coming up in the summertime, and they take place outside. It's warm, it's summer. So again, you can take this blot and just press it, everywhere you need to get it. Like if you feel like you want some on your forehead, you can put it on your forehead and just allow it to absorb into that tissue. And then you just kind of gently pull it out, and it will absorb any perspiration, any extra oils that you have. But I think having this handy in your purse, in your pocketbook, is going to really allow for, any avoidance of that feeling of that makeup, melting away on you. Okay, so let's move on. That was tip number 2. We've got 3 more to go. Okay, so moving on to the third one. Now, this is going to be a little bit controversy because what have we kind of heard when we're aging, right? When we have clearly more mature skin, and it's always said like powder, don't do the powder thing, right? It's going to create all kind of cakiness, and it's going to not be good. It's not going to be good. But guys, if you can, at the beginning, after your makeup is all done, take a fine, very translucent powder, whatever your favorite one is. Okay, there's all kinds of powders on the market. Get your tool, the little pad, whatever you want. Now, this is the one I use. It is with Seint, and it comes in this cute little tin, guys. Like, that's how sometimes I will carry it. I'll just throw it in my bag, just like this, if I don't want to take like an entire palette. But it comes and it slips out of the little sleeve, and you can tell I use it quite a lot, like because it really does come in handy. Now, I will typically either carry this or like that blot sheet, but you can take, right? And the reason why, clearly for the obvious reasons, right, we want like something that's very light and translucent, is so that it doesn't become cakey. But this will really help in the sense of like not having it just dries it up a bit, right? So that you're not perspiring. It doesn't have to necessarily even just go under your eye. You can take this and maybe dab a little bit even just on that. I know for me personally, I perspire quite a bit like around my hairline. So I will sometimes just take that and I will place it a little like there at the beginning of my day. And that will help prolong the whole melting aspect, right? And anywhere else you feel like, you have issues with a little perspiration. Sometimes it is like under the nose and the chin. I mean, we all have our areas of like feeling that, you know what, I can use a little help when it comes to just feel like I'm melting in the sun. So a nice translucent powder. Anything that I'm sharing that is part of Seint, you can always find it down below. Just click the more and you'll be able to see in the descriptions like a shop to go get any of these. And if you need any help, please leave it in the comments. Just ask me, and of course I will always respond to my comments. So moving along to the fourth one. Okay, I'm saving the best kind of for last in a sense. But the fourth one, guys, is I think something that not only can it help with when it comes to the whole melting thing, right? But it's also a protection. And when you think protection, what do you think? Sunscreen, right? I am inserting here one that I think it's pretty well known by Supergoop, and it's a powdered form. Clearly you have your sunscreen on like before that. So this is something that you can put on, you know, throughout the day to protect your skin, but also it'll help after you maybe use like that blot, right? That sheet, that tissue blot, and then you want to powder up a little bit. You can powder lightly and at the same time have that extra protection of sunscreen. So I think there's so many also in the market. First one that came to my mind was Supergoop. So all kinds of different brands have some kind of sunscreen. I mean, it's become the thing now. So look for one that's going to be affordable for you, that's that you're going to like, right? I mean, try some out. Okay, now the last one, this is a short, probably one of my shortest videos that I'm putting up. The last one is so simple, guys, really. It is just keeping your makeup very light-handed, right? It's summer, so who wants to be in a ton of makeup anyways, right? Keep it simple. If you're layering your makeup, layer in very light-handed applications and layer it or don't even layer it. Like use some of the things that you feel that you need or would like as far as your look by keeping it light-handed. Splash a little bit of bronzer on, hit those spots on your face that are the most distracting to you, and then apply a little bit of color with a little bit of gloss or, you know, a little mascara. Like keep your makeup so simple, so light-handed, so that it's not a bother, so that you're not feeling like you are melting, you know, under the sun. And enjoy the summer, right? Like enjoy being outside and not having to feel like, okay, I look like a mess. I look like a melted butter stick on 100 degrees weather. So you get my drift, right? All right, that's it, guys. Those 5 simple tips. I hope that maybe you've tried them all. Maybe you've tried one. But if these were helpful and you found them, okay, I'm going to keep this list and keep it in mind. Leave it in the comments, okay? I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to this channel. I'm always on here every weekend. Try to put up a video on either Saturday or Sunday, and helping you with your makeup and your skincare and just all the things that we're dealing with when we are in our mature years, 40s, 50s, 60s, and above. All right, take care. I'll catch you like next week.